So I have a few points I'm going to be pointing out on this very trade or on this very setup. These are some of the mistakes that beginners and struggling traders do make every single day. All right, so I'll be pointing them out one after the other shortly. So make sure you don't miss out on any of this. Okay, so not only will this trade play out, I'm pretty much sure that the way it's going to play out will blow your mind. So you need to sit back, relax, and let's wait for the next 2 minutes, and then we will explain everything about this very live operation. So if you are interested in content like this, or you like transparency, all you have to do is pretty simple: subscribe, turn on the bell icon, and don't forget to hit the like button on this very one. If you have any question at the end of this trade, make sure to also drop them below in the comment section. We are very good at replying to all of these beautiful questions that you may have. Okay, if you are interested in being a part of our mentorship program, of course we are keeping the link below in the comment section for those of you who want to learn how we go from zero to cracking of thousands of dollars in the market. You have to join us right there. The link is going to be below in the comment section. Join us, ask us how you can be a part of our mentorship program, and we'll show you everything from A to Z, how to profit using the strategies that we use. If you're also interested in being a part of our signals and of course profit without any trading knowledge, without having to analyze the market, and of course just join us. We're keeping the link below on the comment section as well. For those of you who are busy, no strategy, you don't have to worry about any of this. So join us. We're keeping the link below in the comment section. Let's trade and make money together. All right, so that being said, so before we go ahead to explain or talk about why I place this trade, I want you to understand one trick on how you can draw perfect trend lines. Okay, so if you look at the trend, let's start from the trend. The trend is a beautiful uptrend. Then we had this retracement phase. Okay, so this is now the time where we should be preparing to enter a trade. All right, so when you see this type of retracement phase, this right here is looking like this is a fake breakout. We had some rejections right here, so you don't place your trade here. Now when price fall down, what do? Do you adjust your trend line to this level, or do you keep it this way? Now this is a question that a lot of people ask. All right, so you need to leave your trend lines where it is, because you are using this level and this level and this level now. So this right here is a breakout, but it is not a clear breakout. So you have to keep your trend lines here. You don't have to move it. Okay, so the only period or the only time you should be moving this trend line is when this market eventually creates lower lows. So if this low is below this previous low, then you can push this trend line upward. But if the price fails to create a new low, if the price fails to break the previous low, there is no need adjusting the trend line. You have to keep it that way. And if market eventually breaks like this, you can take your trade. But the reason why I did not place my trade on this candle is because the breakout I had is not a good breakout. We had some rejections above. Okay, so that is why I did not place my trade. If this breakout was also good, I would have placed my trade at this very candle, even without moving my trend line up. All right, so we have a few seconds here. We have 16 seconds for this trade to finish, and of course let's quickly walk you through my mindset. You know, as usual, I place my trade, I have to wait, and that's all. All right, so we have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and there you have it, guys. We have just won this very beautiful trade. Now I have a lot to explain on this one. You have to please stick to the end of this very beautiful trade. Okay, I'm going to be reversing again and talking again to you about this trend line error that many people make. Okay, I'm going to take it very slow, and of course I haven't also talked about why I placed my trade where I took this trade. I took this trade on this very candle. Now there is a reason why I also did that. Okay, now coming again from the whole setup, this right here is a very beautiful uptrend. I have this retracement phase that was coming, so I drew my trend line. Okay, now having drawn this trend line, I simply have to wait for a retest. Okay, I have to wait for a breakout out of this very trend line. Now that breakout is what will make me to place my trade. Okay, so here we had some breakout. I don't trust this kind of breakout. I would not place my trade on this type of breakout. This is not a convincing one. So I have the price now closing above the trend line. Okay, and price started to fall. Again, do not adjust your trend lines until price creates a lower low. Don't adjust your trend lines until price creates a lower low. If price fails to create a lower low, this trend line is still a valid one. You should keep it. And if price eventually closes above it, you should take your trade. Now, you may not be asking questions like, why did I not place my trade when I had the breakout? The reason why I didn't place my trade when I had the breakout is because I had some rejections on this candle. I don't trust these rejections, so I didn't place my trade. All right, even if I placed my trade here, I would have won, but no, this is against my trading rule. I wouldn't place my trade on this very type of candle. So why did I place my trade on this very candle right here? Now this is the resource. Okay, this is the why I placed this very beautiful trade. Now, because I was having some type of rejections on the seller side, I was now looking at it like, maybe the buyers are not ready yet. So when do I know that the buyers are ready? So I had to look out for the previous resistance levels that could eventually reverse the market in direction of the sellers. So I was looking at this very level right here. So this is the previous, or this right here is the previous obvious level that the sellers can't step in and move the price down, right? They did it here and they also did it here. So since I was having rejections here, I was also waiting that price could reverse back. And of course, if price could test this previous support, okay, this previous support right here, I have my weaknesses and the struck buyer's entry, I would place my trade. But if that doesn't happen, I have to now wait to see what happens on this previous seller zone. If price could not go down in favor of the sellers, if the price closed above, I should place my trade, and of course that's exactly what I did. So when price closed above, I took my trade immediately, and this right here was a beautiful trade. My mindset was clear, and of course I just have to accept everything. That's how I have placed this very beautiful trade. Now, the beautiful thing you need to take home from this one is that levels are extremely important when we trade. Okay, levels are extremely important. You have to pay attention to every single level and understand that when we talk about market structure, the price tests the next structure when a structure is broken. So if this structure now, this is the previous resistance level, if it is broken, the price should at least test the next one. Okay, so that's just the whole thing. And of course, we have this type of things happening over and over again, and of course you have to test and test and test and back test and practice. That's how you see what is working more and what is not, depending on what you're trading, depending on you. Okay, you have to build a strategy that is built around the type of person that you are. Okay, so no matter what anybody teaches you, at the end of the day, you have to fine-tune it, you have to polish it to how it suits you. So this is everything about the live operation. We hope you've learned something that you can apply. We'll see you guys on the next one. Till then, keep trading, keep working hard, and have a good day.